Yes.
I mean, big time.
And I'm doing my hi everybody right now. So without my reading glasses, I sincerely hope that's what I wrote. All right, so I'll keep it right here. All right, so Heidi.
Yes.
So excited to do a show with you. You know you're my sister from another mister.
We really, you can't imagine how much we have in common.
Yes, we moved to New York City the same year, lived at the same YMCA on the Upper East Side, did not know each other until now, and all these parallels throughout our lives.
It's crazy.
And maybe one of the million reasons why I'm a huge fan. If you're a huge fan, please call in during the show. Our toll-free testimonial line is 1-866-376-8255. But we're going to jump right in with opposites attract.
Yes.
Right? We have a lot in common, but some people are opposites.
That's right.
And this is the opposites attract collection. Amethyst color, blue, or crystal.
Look at those
are the three
colors,
choices.
girls.
This is the crystal.
I just think that this is the price of this statement necklace is really incredible. Look at those crystals sparkle, paired back with the cream-colored pearls. That is what we're calling clear. And then the multi is really sensational, especially with that jacket that we were just seeing in Victoria in.
Yes.
You know, in that wonderful olive color. Look at the beautiful, beautiful colors of olivine and topaz and amethyst.
And to order this one is amethyst when you're ordering. You order by the color of the beads, and then this one is the blue, which I'm surprised that you don't have the blue one. You always go for the blue.
I always go for the blue.
And then you know
what? I don't have a sample. That's the only reason.
Is it? Okay, there you go.
We had two amethysts. So, I mean, but I do love them all. There's a reason for each one of them. That wonderful Y silhouette is so slimming.
Yes.
And those earrings are standalone.
And clip or pierced. If you're a gal that loves clipped, there are so few lines that do the clipped or the pierced. So everybody's so grateful that you do that.
Yes, our girls love the fact that we do clips. And you know, there's something about the way a clip earring will sit on your ears, even if you have pierced ears.
Yeah,
you know, with the, you know, the really, really heavy sort of earrings look much better, in my opinion, with clip. Oh, not that these are heavy at all. These are very, very lightweight, and they fall perfectly on your ear. Now, the necklace, again, is loaded with those fancy cut stones and two strands of 6mm faceted beads in the case of the blue and the amethyst, and then, of course, the cream-colored pearl in the clear color. So, girls, have a ball. This is like almost like a this day only or a special event price thing, because it's special and it's what a price. And look at those. Our earrings are going on fire. People are buying them left and right.
Do you know, I think a lot of people want a big presence for an earring. They don't want something boring that they already have 20 pairs of.
That's right.
And this is, you know, a piece of art that you're wearing. They're a piece of art and so comfortable. And by the way, look at the way this is articulated. Each moment of the articulation and movement adds more to the workmanship and value. I do want to mention lifetime warranty on all of Heidi's pieces. So if you ever have an issue, Heidi and her team are always available. That is something that I'm sure you don't hear when you go to the mall.
That's right.
You know, you don't hear that other places.
So true.
So I want you to think about dressing now in holiday, because the crystal choice, I think, is a great choice for any outfit.
Yes.
You know, because if you're like, I love all the color, but I really need one thing that's going to go with everything. Maybe you're going to go on a trip and you want less pieces to take with you to go with everything that you're bringing. I think that's always a great choice. And there's something really more, I think, vintage about the crystal choice.
Isn't it true? It really is such an elegant, beautiful design, and it takes on such a completely different flavor in the different colors, doesn't it?
I agree. I was going to say this one to me is like that beautiful, oops, I don't know why I keep grabbing that because it's behind me. There you go. This is the sweet in the crystal, and you think about that. You could wear this with a, you know, off-the-shoulder black velvet gown, or you could wear this with like a really cute leather jacket and some fun earrings.
Right, and a little little bustier or something, you know, sexy underneath, and having that wonderful a piece that falls into your décolleté. How sexy is this?
Amazing. And also, these are comfortable. I think the first question people always ask when you have earrings is it comfortable? You know, how long? You know, can I wear it during the day? And I'm gonna.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
I thought I was gonna sneeze, but it went away.
Oh,
nope.
okay. Good.
False alarm.
So here we have the blue version that's so beautiful with that indigo-like colored crystal, which is an electric, beautiful blue, like a teal blue, and aquas and
Oh
Montana.
boy, look at that.
Isn't that stunning?
At that. All right, let me go to Facebook and give you some love, Heidi.
Okay, good.
Nancy says, hi, Heidi. Hi, Helen. Love all your shows.
Aww.
So we'd love to hear that. Wendy says, love Heidi. Have over 100 pieces of hers, all beautiful.
My
wow,
goodness,
you are a collector.
So much.
Chris says, hi, I love everything Heidi Daus. Any chance and Heidi will bring back the little frames?
Oh.
She wants to know if you're going to bring, she did about 9 of them.
Yes, I did.
9-10 years ago, they were
Yes.
4x5 pictures, and they were great for little, are you going to do those again?
I would love to do those
Oh,
again.
that's interesting. I love that.
Yes, and really, they were so special. Like they were little pieces of jewelry for your home.
Yeah, and Kathy says, Heidi Daus, you are a true artist. Your jewelry is gorgeous. We all, of course, believe that and love it. Oh gosh, somebody said something nice to me. I think it's Marcia, because I don't have my reading glasses on. Thank you for being kind to me, even though I was a hot mess when I started the show. So thank you so much for saying such. She's calling me smart and funny, but I don't know if I was that smart today. But I'll take the other one. Thank you so much. We really want you to call in too. Don't we love that?
We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to talk to you more than anything else in the whole wide world.
Really,
and you know, I am so delighted to be here because the countdown is on for my girlfriend right here.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. I'm talking about you.
That's probably why, like, 20% of my brain is off somewhere, because I'm getting married in a couple weeks. I'm not quite sure what the date is, but yeah. I told Heidi I have a passport that's up to date, just in case she wants to take me out of the country.
Aww.
I'm definitely panicking a little bit, but I'm okay.
It's so fabulous.
It's going to be
so
super
exciting.
Fun. Yes, it is. It will be. And I will tell you, there is 100% chance that I will bring some Heidi Daus jewelry on that honeymoon.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yes, and even some earrings that I might be wearing at the wedding.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so fabulous.
Yes, I will put pictures on Facebook. I'm not down to my final decision on that, but I think something very similar like that.
Absolutely.
Similar to that.
So gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
Yep. Really so pretty. And then, of course, the cream version, the clear version of what we just showed.
Right.
You know, that would be such a magnificent, if you had some sort of a column, beautiful, beautiful wedding dress. Oh, gorgeous.
Okay, so